The Hawks welcome back star forward Lance Franklin from suspension at their home away from home, but were missing Clinton Young to injury and the suspended Chance Bateman. They still had Michael Osborne, his reliability in front of goal giving Hawthorn the early jump on Adelaide. Jared Roughhead doubling the host lead.
He needs to find some form as well, and that might bring him back.
Before the Crows came out to play, hitting back with two of their own.
Henderson, first goal in AFL footy. He pounced and jammed it through.
It didn't take long for Buddy to make his mark. He followed that through with ease.
It's good to have him back.
That inspired his partner in crime.
And Burlow missed it. Roughhead pounces, gets tackled, gets the kick away regardless. And Ruffy has two.
With the Crows adjusting to life without the retired Tyson Edwards and Andrew McLeod out injured, following last week's upset to Fremantle was always going to be tough, especially with Cyril Rioli in this mood.
Well, he hasn't turned up the volume this season yet. Oh, but block your ears if he does.
And when Buddy leaped for his second, the Hawks had their fifth unanswered goal and a 29-point lead at quarter time.
That's exactly his forte.
Taylor Walker seized on an uncontested mark and made the Hawks pay with the opening goal of the second term. Kurt Tippett following suit, putting the Crows back into the game.
That's nice. He's got two. Adelaide has more hope.
The Hawks' spiritual leader Luke Hodge replying accordingly from the 50.
Struck it well and not touched on the line. That's a goal.
Hawthorn's younger blood just as impressive, Carl Peterson taking an exciting leap.
Peterson! This kid's got a leap on him, hasn't he?
A massive leap.
And re-establishing their previous lead.
And Hawthorn stretching the margin again.
Danger was lurking near though. Patrick Dangerfield and Tippett sneaking two quick goals just before half-time.
Got hands to it, back of the pack. The man we were just speaking of. Two within 10 seconds.
While Franklin worked on his goal tally.
Kicked two to this end of the opening term and squeezes that in.
He also gifted a 50 and a goal to Richard Douglas. Some gifts, though, weren't meant to be taken.
Oh, no way!
No such problem for Peterson at the other end, who kicked his second.
Kicks another one here.
Tippett using his basketball skills to make up for that earlier bad miss. The mark paving way for his third. While Hodge made easy work of the Crows for number two.
What's he doing?
There is no one around him. He could just still wander in. There he goes.
Too many options.
The Hawks also giving away an easy goal.
Terribly.
Straight to the opposition.
Sloan. Riley. He's got options inside 50. Tippett's the man.
And there was no way Tippett was going to miss this one.
He's got four. And Adelaide get within 14.
Rioli weaving some of his magic approaching three-quarter time, ensuring the Hawks had their beaks in front by 20.
No catching Rioli. He ran his opponents out of the frame.
With Adelaide enjoying some great final quarter fightbacks, the battle was far from over, but there were some rough seas ahead.
Spins it around the body and kicks his third.
And by the time Hodge matched that tally, Hawthorn had added another two.
The Sharon's got his DNA all over it, and he bounces it home. What about the bounce? Turn it up.
Bad things were certainly coming in threes for the Crows when Rioli also kicked his third.
Well, he made it hard for himself. He kicked it with some style.
It was turning into an onslaught.
Things are starting to fall into place for the Hawks. And for Ellis. How's the bounce? How do you like him?
Adelaide pegging two back, but the damage was done. The Hawkers affirming themselves as one of the form sides of the competition, notching up 5 wins on the trot. Daniela Intilli, Big Pond Sport.